Thank you, everybody, and good morning. I brought along a couple of my friends with me. It is about solidarity, after all. Anna McMorrin from Cardiff North, Stephen Doughty from Cardiff South and Penarth, and you all know that Joe Stevens, who represents this area, has been with you on many occasions during the course of the last 8 days, supporting the strike on the picket line and at the rallies, and we are here to express our solidarity also. And I know what it's like at these occasions. You reach a certain stage where pretty much everything that could be said has been said, but not everyone's said it yet. So I've got to say it as well, and I'm happy to say it as well on behalf of my Cardiff Welsh Labour colleagues here today. We are here in solidarity with you. We are here to stand against the marketisation, against the commodification of education, which is at the centre and at the heart of what this strike is all about. We're here to stand against the reduction in pay and conditions that lecturers have had to suffer over recent years. We're here to stand with you in support of protecting pension rights for workers working in our universities. And we're here also to re-emphasise the message that this university was set up originally by the people in Wales, not for the interests of corporations, not for the interests of a rich elite, not to pay management huge self-awarded salaries, but in order to make sure that education is there for all the people of Wales and beyond, because this is an outward-looking institution in an outward-looking country. And we as MPs from Cardiff have stood together on the issue of Brexit to oppose the implications of Brexit and to oppose Brexit, which will be so damaging for Wales and will be so damaging for our university sector. And we are determined to stand together too in support of you. And can I just thank also the student body for their representation here today. It is wonderful to see the students of this university understanding, even though it may not be directly affecting their pockets. In fact, even though it might be in the short term something that causes them difficulty, this important industrial action, understanding how important it is for workers, whether they are lecturers, whether they are postal workers, from whatever sector, to have the right to withdraw their labour in order to pursue a trade dispute, and a just one in this case, with this university. I think this is an education in itself for those students, an important part of their education. But solidarity, the trade unionism, is an essential part of any free society. You know, in recent years we had to stand up against the trade union bill that was introduced in the House of Commons. And let's just think for a moment of the implications if there were to be a majority government led by Boris Johnson, elected just next week. Think of the implications. Think of the implications for the country, yes. Think of the implications for Brexit, yes. Think of the implications for poverty, for homelessness, for all of the issues that we're talking. But also think of the implications for trade unionists of that, because we know this is what majority Conservative governments do. Cross the road to have a fight with working people and their representatives and their trade unions. That's what they do. They go out of their way to have a fight, to make an issue of it, to feature it in their newspapers, in the tabloid press, which have dripped poison throughout this election against any message of hope for the future of this country. That's what faces us unless we do actually embrace hope, unless we do think of a brighter day ahead, although it's hard to think of a brighter day than today. But there are brighter times ahead if we can embrace that kind of vision. So I thank you all for everything that you've done, not just for yourselves, but for all of us, by making the sacrifices necessary to take this action. Thank you, and solidarity. Thank you very much indeed.